Welcome back to space, everyone.
Welcome. Here we are again.
It's time for another Dev Clash.
Yes, it is.
And
the Galaxy to burn.
Yes.
As you can see, we have a third person with us here today. It is the representative of the USG Armed Forces.
Wow. Okay. You know who's really sitting here? Steve.
Yes.
It's Steve. It's the
empty seat we keep for Steve.
Yeah.
All right.
So
let's get going.
We're in the game.
Yes. So some stuff happened last time. There was a lot of wars targeting the 5th Interstellar, and there was a lot of weird pieces and USG surrendering and whatnot.
There's a lot of weird USG shenanigans.
We had some discussions about the sort of cheesy surrenders, and we decided that from now on we're not going to allow the cheesy surrenders.
No.
But apparently the Dredge have decided to turn their attention elsewhere, so we're going to let what there is stand for now. And yeah, but we have an interesting little war going on because the Church of Chains and the Freedom of Prosperity and Prosperity Federation have both attacked the 5th Interstellar, so they have their hands full even without fighting the Dredge as well. Well, apparently the Church of Chains fleet are wrecking the Blondie system.
That I don't even have words.
Yes, so see, they actually have the raiding stance set.
Of course they do. I would if they
it's
didn't.
The Church of Chains, right?
Yeah, if they didn't, I would have been disappointed.
I saw them abducting Pop from Manward earlier, so I guess they just wanted both.
Of course. Who doesn't want blondies and manwords? Really?
Indeed. Well, we shall see. We shall see.
Hashtag blonde word. I don't like this shipping going on. Oh, okay. Here we have
a USG fleet. I assume they are finding a direction to retreat then.
It doesn't look like they're aiming to go to attack, but
they are. Wow, no, they are in fact attacking.
But it didn't look like they were going to...
Well, they're not engaging the smaller... Oh, well, they're being forced.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
So the smaller Church of Chains fleet forced the engagement with the larger USG fleet.
Which seems to have been a...
Wow,
wow,
being smashed.
Yeah, that seems to have been a good choice there from the Church of Chains. As I was going to say, it didn't look like they were wanting to take this engagement, but I don't think they took a long enough...
oh, yeah, it's because the USG Navy is very lacking in firepower. It was like they have lots of corvettes, but they're not torpedo corvettes. They're just... They have a very... One of the worst weapon combinations I have ever seen on a ship, actually.
I mean, it's on brand,
one
right?
flak cannon, one phase disruptor, and one gamma laser. So the gamma laser is not going to get through the shields.
Yeah.
The flak artillery is only good against point defense, and the phase disruptor by itself does way too little deep. Like, disruptors don't have much DPS, but they go through everything. They are a strategy if you focus very heavily on everything, ignoring shields and armor.
Yeah.
But slapping a few disruptors here and there is just... I'm just going to leave the ISS Pelican there for... everyone to admire the apex of ship design.
The Church of Chains makes a statement that they are saving the inhabitants of Blondie Prime. It doesn't... Yeah, now that the USG...
Of course,
isn't the war leader.
So the interesting thing of what's going on here, because... Oh?
That looked like
the Dredge just joined the Federation?
Yeah, okay.
Because, yeah, there is also the war between the Termites and the Räta Republic, and there's actually, as far as I can tell, nobody's particularly moving right now. Okay, so what is this Federation?
The Glorious Entente.
The Omnihorse Codex. Okay, yeah, that's the Omnihorse and Cupid. So the Dredge have joined the Omnihorse and Cupitar Federation.
I feel like I should read this now because I feel this is related.
Yes.
So this is a galactic announcement dated at 2376-0102. Formation of the Non-Aligned Treaty Organization. Statutes. The sole purpose of this federation is the elimination of the USSR. No other offensive wars permitted. The Federation is temporary until the USSR has been wiped out. Signatories and supporters vow to not go to war with each other and focus all the resources on our common purpose to eradicate the USSR. Signatories are Omnihorse Codex, so they keep the name. The Cupiter Technocracy.
Yep.
The Aeternum. The Dredge. And then we have the additional supporters of Church of Chains, the Family, and the Batisu Empire.
Although the Church of Chains is very much in a different war, but I suppose that was started beforehand.
Isn't the Dredge as well, or are they're in a war?
Well, and apparently the anarchists protest, because the USSR is a member of the Fifth Interstellar no matter what they say. And
well,
the crimes should be dealt internally by the Fifth Interstellar. Well, how's that going?
Yeah, I don't think you're doing very well there, 15th Stellar.
No.
I think foreign intervention is required here. Okay, so the termites seem to have peaced out. We'll see that as soon as the hot join is done. They're saying, peace in our time, Mother has come to an understanding with the Interstellar, which I think counts as surrendering.
Okay, so there's actually been a peace settlement between the termites and Platycorp and the 15th Stella, which just leaves the Church of Chains, I guess. Oh yeah, the termites got their territory back from the USG.
Oh, well, there you go. So the USG is...
So the USG has once again surrendered.
Yep. I mean, it is... they do come from Earth.
Yeah.
I don't know where I was going with that, but yep.
I don't know either, it's just...
Do they even have Earth still? Yeah, okay.
They do. It was briefly under the... I believe it was temporarily under the control of one of the murder machines, so...
let's...
it's a lighter in pops.
Let's
than it
check.
used to be,
I'm getting a warning that there's going to be a big battle. Altair is where it's going to happen.
Oh. Okay then.
So we'll...
I guess the...
Are they trying to come to an understanding that, let's just battle out here and then...
I guess so.
Huh.
I mean, yeah, the church is moving to the docile system, so I guess someone threw down the gauntlet and now they're going to engage.
Alright, here we go. That does not look like a good... Oh, okay, no. I thought it was just one fleet.
No, it's just several fleets on top of each other. Let's actually just check that it's the entire... Yep, it is the entire.
Okay, here we go.
Here they go. Engagement
now,
started.
Here
come the Lancers.
This is in SSR controlled space, which means they will have that extra 10k from that station there.
And probably some home territory fire. But oh, wow.
But
I took some bad salvos there.
Yeah. Church of Chains is tearing through that station right there.
That battleship meta seems to be working out for them.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I mean, there are things you can do to counter this, but... Yikes.
Yeah, I don't know if...
Holy moly.
Yeah, I was gonna suggest that maybe the Church of Chains had taken a bad deal here, but they were confident in their ability to take out the SSR, and rightfully so. And after this war is done, they are still in a good position to take on the USSR afterwards. They're not even taking particularly heavy losses here.
Yikes.
Ooh.
Well, that was a very crushing defeat.
Oh, that is... I don't know if they were ahead of tech, but they definitely had on the meta.
Yeah.
So
and it appears that the Crusader fleet did not even participate.
I don't know if they would have done anything.
Probably not, but...
They could have killed a couple of battleships,
Yikes.
but probably not a ton.
That's...
Now the question is, what was the agreement here? That did they agree on anything that would happen afterwards?
Yeah, I mean, what are the goals of this war would be a good question.
Wait, the war's over.
Oh, there's probably some border adjustments. Oh, yep, they have taken... I mean, they've taken a lot of slaves as well as control of the Procyon wormhole, which I guess is one thing they were after.
Yeah, where does that go? The Procyon wormhole.
It goes straight into the USSR. So.
Which is, I mean, because the Church of Chains is a supporter of the non-aligned treaty organization.
So perhaps they will join the coalition. Oh, apparently the USG gave back UNIF.
Oh, that's nice. I mean, it's terrible for. Let's check the planet there in UNIF, because I think the people there actually won't think it's very nice.
Yeah.
I think you.
Well, I'll have to switch to
termites.
Yeah. So I'm guessing there's gonna be a fair.
Yep.
Oh, they're just being.
Oh, they're being purged.
I think they're just being outright exterminated.
Oh, no displacement.
Oh yeah, no, they're just being chased away.
All right.
War declared.
Oh, war declared. Oh no. The USSR just declared war on the 5th Interstellar.
Oh, okay. So it's time to put your money where your mouth is.
An Interstellar that
AAC.
has just been severely weakened, so NATO...
I mean,
it's time for NATO, I think, to defend the commies, as it was always meant to be.
I mean, the enemy of my enemy, right? Although the USSR is the enemy of their... Who's the friend here, do you think? Because the enemy of the enemy is my friend, but the USSR is the enemy of the 15th
the
Stellar.
anarchists did say that they would deal with the USSR, so
yeah,
let's see it, anarchists.
Exactly. They have to put their money where their mouth is and actually deal with the USSR.
I mean,
I don't think they have a chance.
Apparently, their plan is to fortify their border system, which is a prudent strategy, but I question how exactly you are going to beat the USSR as you said you would.
Can somebody conquer us, please? Come on.
I mean, I think the USSR is working on that, so not to worry. Yes, it appears that chat is correct. It appears that after all my yelling, the players have finally learned how to build fleets.
12 weeks. It only took 24 hours.
Oh wow, how the anarchists are attacking.
Okay.
No cowardly defending tactics here. They are punching through.
Well,
I guess you have to give it the war kick. He does put his fleet where his mouth is.
Absolutely. The AAC also says we may possibly have also sent rude messages to the USSR repeatedly. I think that's why they declared. The AAC was just sitting there, screw you.
If they are allowed to roam free here and nobody else declares, they might very well end up seizing all of the megastructures that the USSR took from the Vultans.
Which would be a huge boon to the AAC and the 15th Stellar as a whole, really.
Apparently, the USSR decided to restore the Sentry Array and not the Dyson Sphere.
Oh, come on.
I mean, to be fair, they're doing pretty fine on energy.
Yeah, but I mean, once those 12-volt batteries are out, then what are you going to do?
But that is a soon-to-be complete Sentry Array up for grabs in a nearly undefended system. But I mean, someone could totally come in and snipe these. It's just that I don't think any of the players here will, because largely they have been passive.
Yeah.
And I mean, they're even allowing the horrific border gore of the Khanate to remain, although they absolutely have the power to crush the Khanates.
Actually, that makes a good point. Does the Aeternum even have access to the USSR?
They do have jump drives, and they may very well have a wormhole. They have an L-gate. They can get to Kaiser Joa.
Yeah.
Former Joa.
They can get there somehow.
Absolutely.
Situation log update.
Ave Mark IV or something like that.
Oh, well, apparently the Omnihorse Codex, which declare war against the Union, against the USSR.
Oh.
On the obviously fake basis of ending a threat.
War declared.
Yeah, of course. That is what they say, but it's not true.
Here we go. The non-aligned treaty organization versus peasant preventive war.
Alright.
It is the Omnihorse, it is the Cupitor, it's the Dredge, it's the Aeternum. I think we are seeing the beginning of the end for the USSR, for the Red Machine.
The Cupidors are moving in the...
Cupidors are definitely moving in.
Those are the horses. Moving into Kiev. No, that's the USG moving into
USG leading the way. I think the USG is
No,
gonna
the way is another empire.
No, the USG is gonna try to snipe this territory.
Yeah, it's the only way that makes sense.
They actually already, look at this, they already sniped Sevastopol, which means the horses have been cut off. So I told you the USG would end up with the territory.
Yeah.
I told you.
Oh yeah. Here we go, yeah. But...
Yep, look at that. They took control of Kiev, and they are charging ahead. They're just taking as much territory as they possibly can.
Is there a planet in Kiev?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's it. That explains that. I assume that's the same thing in the Kettling Resort.
I'm not sure the USG has any armies, but...
I mean, they could just bomb it until it's...
they do.
More.
Oh, wow. They have prepared for this.
Oh,
they have an enormous transport fleet.
That's perfect.
It's like the strategy in CK2 of sending one soldier to steal all the sieges.
Yeah, absolutely. That's... yeah.
I mean, the USG is not good at anything except cowardly grasping. But they are
really good
at cowardly grasping. Yeah, Kiev is theirs.
Yeah, and it's working out great for them. How is it going in the Kettling and in the north as well?
Oh,
they've lost ground.
There is engagement.
Oh, there we go. There's a lot of anarchists, but can they stand up? I'm pretty sure that the USSR is a more technologically advanced...
Yeah, but you know, that is included in the fleet power.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yes.
And they...
Yeah, they have the numbers. They have the numbers.
There's no way. Terraform takes time and still kills all population. Would kill... Well, I mean, it's
it would not destroy the building. I mean, a lot of the buildings will end up being replaced and such, but no, you can still... You will still be able to preserve quite a bit of the planet.
And the population doesn't matter, because it's...
yeah, no, the machine worlds would take time to recover. Absolutely, but
it's still
they can still make substantial gains.
There's even uncolonized planets in there. My God! Oh, this could be huge. This could be huge. My God!
And apparently, there's Titanic life on this machine world.
Yeah, sounds delicious.
That should probably have been removed when it became a machine world.
No, it's giant machines.
Of course.
Giant independent machines.
Yeah, the USSR is... They are struggling.
They're quickly falling.
I mean, they still have their fleet, it's just...
They were doomed. When the Kaiser left them to their own devices.
Well, I'm not so sure they were doomed at that point.
No, well, I mean hindsight is 2020,
but in the end, it's like...
Hindsight is 2020, and I say they were doomed. No, if they would have been allowed to chomp more...
It appears that the church is now also joining in on this.
Ah, finally. Well, I guess they have the wormhole. They could actually go somewhere...
somewhere being over here, and they already have, in fact.
Yeah.
They are taking some territory as well. I wonder if they will actually keep that territory, or if they're just... Maybe they're just trying to save it from falling into USG hands.
I mean, if it's through a wormhole, it's basically next door, right?
And the USG is now targeting the USSR core worlds. just so much faster than everyone else.
Yeah, they were prepared.
They see something to cowardly grasp, and their heart fills with joy.
Wouldn't you? War declared.
declared.
Let's see, who is at war?
Might be the USSR again.
Situation log update.
Yeah,
a fourth war.
It's the family.
The family comes in. Do they have another way into the USSR though?
I mean, I'm just imagining if, like, the spiritual seekers are pretty weak.
Yeah.
But if they had just last session cleaned up the Khanate, they would have been in a position to benefit immensely from this war and just seize megastructures and territory. But it just, there's just so much passiveness over there.
Yeah, but it would have also been a risky move, because unless you are in, you were in NATO, you might not have known that this would have happened.
Yeah, true. I mean, in full fairness, they are busy searching for Steve, and that is
Yeah.
a very important endeavor.
Yeah.
In fact, much more important than this little pedestrian war.
Look, if they can find Steve, that's the MVP trophy right
Yes,
there.
for sure.
Oh, planetary invasion from the Asphodels. They have started taking planets. Finally, it's taken a while, but
Yep. And they did appear to be listening, because now they are taking control of the megastructures.
this will really put the AAC into a quite scary position, or rather,
I mean, they will control this entire region.
that's the thing. Like they will be
And
the
another
biggest
war
empire.
declared. If there's another dogpile,
I'm
yes,
guessing
it
it's the
is.
Batisu.
It's just too many wars.
Council Seekers.
Council Seekers finally decided to join, but I think they're a little late to the show.
Yeah, there's no way. Well, they might be able to grab a system or two, but they're being opportunist, but in the worst possible way.
Yes, they are just too
Too late.
sleepy.
Yeah. They have their head in the shrouds.
Okay, Zach. Okay.
I should detach my beard, put it up here now. Someone is saying that the Khan was attacked.
No?
Nope.
No, the Khan is not attacked.
Well, actually, no, they were. Go up and check. That does not look like a border that was like that all the time.
What?
That way snake?
But how would they have ended the war so quickly?
I don't know. That does not look...
Are you sure this wasn't so you? I'm just confused now.
I'm a little bit...
Can we get a clarification from the way on whether something happened over here? Oh, okay, so I guess there was a whole war with the Khan, is what chat is saying, that I apparently missed as I was roasting the spiritual seekers for not going to war with the Khan. I mean, I'm not saying that's what happened. I'm also not saying that's not what happened.
they took land so that jump fleets could land in the USSR. The USSR just insulted a Tarkadian utopia. We find this mildly amusing. Baka. I think the Tarkadian utopia has invented anime. Yeah. Very nice. It's still a free century array for the Asphodel.
The Asphodels were just too slow.
Oh, that is going to be quite late. Who is it?
And
is it
have
Flargle?
it's the Flargle, and they have the technology to restore it.
Very nice. Well,
I could have been a socialist, Dyson Sphere.
it could have been, but the AAC was too slow.
Well, look, USSR core territories are quickly being divided up. The Aeternum apparently have taken the territory here, which is interesting.
Oh, wow, that's the Aeternum. Okay.
Wow, there's some serious border gore occurring over here.
Oh my god.
I'm hoping players will resolve this afterwards, or I will set up the crisis strength to 5 just to purge this hideous.
You will also set the crisis time to 2300.
The USSR, I believe, is over.
Yeah.
I
Well, I mean,
still have enough of a fleet to make a fight of it, but
it's very split up.
yeah. And the USG is they are, however, still dedicating their fleet assets to making sure the USG doesn't get their capital. And you say the AI is bad.
Who said that?
The chat.
What?
Yeah.
No.
The AI.
The chat would never say
The
that.
AI is prioritizing ensuring that the USG does not get any more systems.
Look.
Because they know this is the only hope for the galaxy. Well.
So
Interesting happenings.
still a little piece of the USSR left in the north.
Yeah, but it's
For now.
being taken.
And also a little bit east as well. But it's like 2 or 3 systems. Man,
They have a couple of systems there, but otherwise this is all that's left.
this was massively valuable for the AAC.
Yup. And the family has grown a bit as well. They have taken over a black hole.
This went the complete opposite direction of what I thought was going to happen. I thought the USSR was going to move in, absolutely demolish the 5th Interstellar, and then NATO was going to move in and take everything for
I
themselves.
think if the anarchists hadn't attacked,
Oh yeah.
I think they would have overrun the USG before the counter organization. So I think ultimately, and then the USG probably would not have been in a position to grasp for the core worlds.
Definitely
So
not.
basically, the anarchists saved the USG.
Like others have saved them before.
Yes, they always find a way. They always find a way to crawl and slither and backstab and
Life finds a way.
surrender their way to greater, lower heights, lower lows.
Yeah.
USG finds a way.
Yeah. Exactly. The USG will end the game as the most powerful nation. Yeah, like I said, they're going to be the most varied player. They're going to be the fan favorite. They're going to be the best role player. That's the end. Might as well just end the series here. What have we done, Woken? Not like this.
But yeah, the machine wolves will take some time to recover, but the habitats should be perfectly fine.
Yep.
Very little. You have done very little. It's just sick burns coming from
Wow.
the Church of Chains.
I mean, you're just spitting straight fire here. I think the USG is having the time of their life right now.
Yep, and here they come.
That's
Well, as a
that's
fallen
the fallen
empire,
empire.
they apparently also decided to get in on the.
A punitive war.
I guess they just wanted to show everyone their cool ships.
Yeah. Can you double check that it was actually a punitive war, not a preventive war? Yep. Punitive expedition, which means they will not be taking land. This is huge
So
for the people around there.
yeah, so interesting. that happened. I'm not sure why that happened.
Because as soon as that war is over, whoever swoops in and takes that will get a huge boost.
Well, no. What do you mean?
It's the capital of the. It's a punitive
Oh, you
war.
mean like that? Yeah.
They
for
won't
sure.
be taking the land.
No. But if they can still occupy the system though, and prevent others from taking it.
Yeah. But eventually the war is going to be over,
True.
and and then they can swoop in and take it. This is going to be a race to the capital.
Yeah.
The cradle of revolution falls. The end of the
And
revolution.
here there's transport fleets racing. The USG is trying to snipe the fallen empire.
Who landed?
They're both landing. I can't even tell who's going to land first.
Click the planet.
It's the USG.
The USG are
The
taking it,
USG just beats.
and it's being led by a Ketling. Oh my god.
Oh my god. It happened like 10 minutes before the fallen empire did.
Yeah. Oh my god. It's beautiful. Here we go. Front line is... The back line is dead. The front line has one
It's
guy.
over.
And there we go.
Now it's under USG control. And I imagine the fallen empire is very confused.
There's yep. There's more things to grab here though. So hopefully the USG gets a move on, gets Brigantium and the other
Yeah.
communes.
I mean, will they? Oh, yeah, they took
Yep.
Brigantium.
There we go.
Oh, progress in the Shroud. We encountered a being in the Shroud, but has not placed and promptly melted one of our admirals.
Didn't need him anyway. He was clearly undeserving.
Oh,
of
the admiral
ascension.
displeased Steve
Yeah,
and was melted.
he was not being enough Steve. Couldn't figure out a pun with Steve.
Oh, there we go. The war
Oh.
with the Vestige is over.
There we go. And the USG is
And the USG's transport fleet is caught out of position.
Ooh,
That was a bad move. That was a bad move.
While they're in
Updated.
Minsk.
Where's the real fleet? Because I don't see it.
Uh,
It's all the way over here.
in Turkish
Oh,
Byzantium.
they were not prepared for this.
No. Wait, who is in Minsk? Who's taking Minsk?
Nobody at the
There
moment.
was someone there, I thought.
I mean, yeah, the USG transport ships are currently being murdered, but here it comes. So they might be able to take Minsk, but it's not looking good for them in the Will of Johan.
Well, there's no one else there yet.
Well, there's all of this entire fleet coming,
Oh, there they go.
and they're getting there first.
Damn.
If only the USG had split its fleet and put it in both systems, then they could have taken all of this. But
Was that a colony ship?
a colony ship?
Yep, moving into Riga. They're colonizing.
Of course they. Oh, they apparently. Oh, okay. So yeah. Apparently they're colonizing habitats, and I think this is because they dismantled all the machines in the habitat and
Yeah.
didn't bother to repopulate it. So. Oh, that's a way of doing it as well.
Are you not busy with something else? You still haven't fully taken Leningrad or Minsk. And the Will of Johan now belongs to the Cyber Horses.
Yes.
Um,
Oh, actually, yeah. It appears the Cyber Horse has just seized everything.
is that how that works?
I mean, it's a total war with lots of different sides. It's a bit.
Yeah. It's a weird case.
It's a lot of an edge case. So probably the game tried to resolve it in a way that it wouldn't be deadlocked.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, he had those armies ready. Those 80 clone armies.
Yeah, exactly. Look, while you were sleeping, he was cloning.
He was cloning.
He was
and
studying the
scheming
clone.
how to grasp territory while everyone else was trying to save the galaxy.
Yeah. All right. Leningrad has fallen. It is only Rip Marinus
That's
left.
all that's left. And there are no armies here, so... Oh, there we go.
There we go.
And on that note...
Wait, what killed them? Maybe there were no pops left in...
No, they lost their last planet.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they were just taken. It was the last army died.
Ah. Well, maybe we should pause before we save.
That could be an idea.
All right. There we go. That's the pause. RIP USSR. You were once
The
strong.
end of the Union of Supreme Synthetic Republics. The Star Nation, formerly known as the Union of Supreme Synthetic Republics, has been destroyed by its enemies. Its many enemies.
Yep.
How this will affect the political climate of the galaxy remains.
I mean, at
I know
least
how it will
3.
affect the borders.
So
Horribly.
someone was asking who was it that blew up the last stuff. So who was it who took Rip Marinus?
That was the Church of Chains.
Church of Chains.
Or the Eternal Savior.
Yeah.
Alright, so, USG. Is it true that, as I suspected, you were ready to seize territory?
We always ready. You know,
Always ready to grasp.
we also embarrassed our victorious spirit now. So you will never see USG winning, surrendering.
We're surrendering so much, I'm being confused. Two terms.
I mean, I do understand that surrendering is a form of victory for you because that's how you gain your territory.
Nobody else can do the same thing ever. Nobody ever can.
Alright.
I'm so
losing.
confused myself right now.
It's fine. It's fine.
Hello, hello.
We have 3 members from NATO here.
Yes. Some space.
Uh,
How's it going?
Right. Yes, hello. You have much to answer for. These
Well-
crimes against the galactic borders.
Yeah.
Well, we did not expect the USG to be the USGs.
Always a mistake.
Always a mistake. We were having a nice little race. We actually ended up getting the capital through some shenanigans.
Yeah.
Just look at the will of NATO.
The will of NATO. Nice.
It should be clear that NATO achieved its goal.
And I'm not sure if you guys were listening, but I did say, if you don't solve this by the end of the next session, I'll increase the crisis strength by 1. And 1 for each session after that. So apparently, you guys had some sort of fake war that didn't happen.
So what happened? We totally missed the war against the Khan.
Not only did we miss it, I was actively complaining about you guys not attacking the
We
Khan
heard.
while you were attacking the Khan.
We heard.
But none of that actually happened, so it's fine.
So the idea was actually Daniel's, because he was like, you know, if we get close enough, then I can jump drive into the system with the Dyson sphere. So we tried to get our ships together as soon as possible and declare war on the Khan just to get close enough.
Yep.
You succeeded.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, and the best thing is, like you said, like, but they're late to the show just as I take the system.
Exactly, it was
Exactly
hilarious.
on the, like, within
Oh,
5
nice.
seconds span.
Yes, you said that literally as he jumped in.
In my defense, when you heard it, that was 15 seconds earlier. So, you know.
In my defense, I will absolutely not acknowledge being wrong. How goes the search for Steve? I hear you guys found
We
an
found
aspect of Steve, but he was angry.
Yes, I tried to contact them, but they instantly melted one of my admirals.
yeah,
because
last,
they were-
last session that happened to me 3 times in a row.
Clearly, you were just Steve is not happy with you guys.
No.
You're not looking hard enough.
Well, right now we have both an aspect or an avatar
Yeah,
of Steve.
check out the system in the south that has a fleet in it. That one, yeah. Check the fleet name.
Oh, the Echo of Steve.
Yes.
Very nice.
And I have an avatar of Steve guarding the Dyson sphere.
Are you going to clean up the remnants of the Khanate?
Probably.
Yeah.
Finally.
We had to force our war right then, or we weren't gonna make it to the Dyson sphere in time.
Yeah.
So the other people weren't ready with their claims yet, so they couldn't take any land.
That's fair, but just saying that
Yeah.
that needs to be fixed.
It will
Yep.
be fixed in 5 years when the truce runs out.
Excellent. All right,
nice.
thank you guys
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
And thank you everyone for watching. We will be
Yes.
back next week.
for more wars, more betrayals,
And can I
And
just
more
say,
USG
and more
shenanigans.
USG.
there is no will, there is only the way.
Goodbye everyone.